Hello, I'm Gabriella Buckingham. I've been an artist for over 30 years now, professionally. The reason I'm here is to tell you about the experimental still life experience I'm running next year. We start on January the 20th, and what we're going to do is tackle each module, and there are 7,
one at a time.
but the reason I'm doing it this way is that I want people to be relaxed. I want you to be able to do your own work as well at the same time. This is going to work really well for you if you do have a busy life and you want more time with me going deeply into each module. The first module is really quite easy going, but it's going to get you into the practice of drawing and trying out different drawing techniques and moving on into paint during this so that you will be drawing with paint as well. So one of the things that I found quite challenging when I moved from illustration to painting as a fine artist was how to sort of incorporate my drawing style into my painting. This is something I'd like to be able to explore more during this module so that I can integrate drawing with paint into my work even more as I go on this year. So you're going to be seeing exactly how I paint, and I've had quite a lot of success in the last few years really. I've been published in the Royal Academy calendar for 2025, and I've got into the summer exhibition twice now, which was really lovely. That's one of my life ambitions. And I've also been featured in Uppercase magazine as well for my still life painting. I have worked with Dorling Kindersley as well on some how to paint books in the past, and done various other things, as you can imagine, in 30 years. Many greeting cards, many gift wrap designs, and coordinated wrapping paper collections, that sort of thing. So I've done a lot, and I have a lot of experience to share. Now, this is not a business course, but you get to ask me absolutely any questions you like throughout the 7 months. Essentially, you've got me as a mentor. I'm available one-to-one, just in a chat, Monday to Friday, whenever you have a question. And if I can help you, I will do so. Some things, obviously, you can just Google. But if you want to know my opinion on something, or what I personally did, or how I manage certain aspects of my business, then you're very welcome to ask me that if you're one of my students. And if you go to FromAPlaceOfWonder.co/ESL 2025, you can read all about this current course I'm promoting now. And I hope that you may consider joining it. You'll be able to see lots of examples of students' work that have been through this course already, and of course their testimonials too. So I would love it if you'd join me. This course is really suitable for someone who has had some acrylic painting experience, who maybe hasn't explored still life much, and you're quite curious about how you might approach it, because that's what we do. We tackle it from all different angles, and you'll see what I mean. So we work from life, we work from imagination, we combine the two, and we also look at abstraction as well and stylization of your work. So there's a lot to cover. You get 12 months access to the course, and as I said, 7 months with me. And I'm going to be going through the process with you in real time. So I will share what I've done with you every week, and I will do some of the exercises live in front of you so that you keep on track and you are inspired to delve deeply into your own work with freedom. This is the thing. I am at the moment, I'm doing my daily drawing, because I suggest that all of you who are interested in doing this course do that and draw from life, just so that you get your, as I say very unelegantly, get your eye in, because it really does help, particularly when you come to paint from your imagination. If you've got experience of painting and drawing vessels from life, you're going to find it much more comfortable to imagine them, because you're going to be able to draw from your brain and just think, right, I'm going to paint a jug. I mean, jugs are a wonderful example. I think they're my go-to if I'm doing something from my imagination. That if I'm demonstrating, that tends to be the shape that I find is really easy to adapt and change, but also make it look like what it is, however loose. This gives you an idea a little bit on how I actually teach, because ideas pop in as I'm speaking, and I might go off at a tangent sometimes, but I will always come back. And the wonderful thing about the lives that I do is that I'm going to be doing it in such a way that I see your comments as I'm painting. So I will, obviously, I can't see them right underneath where I am actually painting, but I look to the side and I have your comments on my screen so that I can answer your questions in real time. This means that it's a very interactive process. And also, if you can't make the lives, because of course I'm in the UK, and if you're abroad, you might want to watch it at a time that's much more convenient to you. I will vary the times as much as I can. I'm going to be very dependent on natural light. I'm not going to be filming at night unless we have a Q&A, and in which case I probably would do that in Zoom so that I can see all your faces, which would be lovely, and you can see each other too. I have a lot of alumni going through this course, which will be really great because they'll be able to support you as well when you're going through it. If there's anything else that I haven't covered that you can think of, just send me a DM and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Another important thing to mention is that there's a payment plan, so you don't have to pay for everything all at once. Makes it much more affordable. And right now, as I'm speaking, as I'm filming, there's an early bird offer up until December the 23rd. So this would make a fantastic gift for somebody you love who is artistic and really wants to go deeply into their painting and discover their own approach and their processes as well. So it is going to be experimental and you're going to try lots of different things. And at the end of it, I hope you'll have a lot of wonderful paintings. And more importantly, your approach and your confidence in your painting will have really transformed. And I know that there are students that I've taken through this course who have gone on to sell their work from the course, and consequently they've gone on into galleries, had shows, and certainly sold their work. So I hope you'll join us.